Oh, you didn't do it. I was gonna start with, "I
Do what?
wear my sunglasses at night," then
Oh,
you could turn your lights on.
there we go. How about
Good
this?
evening, welcome to Sunday Night Ragchew. I wear my sunglasses at night. I didn't have any sunglasses, so I didn't do it.
I didn't
Alright,
think we were
guys,
going to do it
welcome.
because you didn't have your sunglasses.
Well, you could have done it. Welcome to Sunday Night
You know
Ragchew,
what time it is
everyone.
now? It's monster time.
It's, yeah, 8:30 at night. It's time for a Monster energy drink. Kids, don't
That's
try
right.
this at home. This is why I put this channel is not for kids. Nice cold
That
drink to get
kills
started.
everything.
I was watching Jason's stream about their trip up into Colorado, which I wish I could have gone to. Let me just scroll back here. I know some stuff happened while we are getting set up. Hey, Andy, welcome. Don, good to see you. Cooley. Let's see here. Michael, of course. Doug, good to see you. Cooley, Prep Ham Piglet, thanks for joining. Douglas, Don. Ham Till It Hurts, welcome. And I think there's one more, 45, good to see you. Dave, KB5UTY, and Night Cry, Razorback, D. Paul, welcome. And thanks for your continued support. Don, the Hog, Prep Ham Hog Don, welcome. And WTF Radio, Sean, good to see you. It's been a while. And just going through here. Who else? Broke Ham, Andrew, good to see you, man. Been putting some great videos out, a lot of them on the 40-meter biscuit in-fed antenna from N0 APX, Andy. And if you missed it Saturday, I put my 40-meter in-fed biscuit antenna from Andy, and he joined the stream and kind of guided me. I was trying to set it up today and use it tonight, but I could not get it up and fit in my yard. 66 feet just doesn't fit in my yard, even with the end of the wire at 45 feet. Grayman Poda,
Awesome.
man, thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate it. So yeah, so I don't have his in-fed up. I'll try to get it up this week when I'm not working. Let's see. B. William, welcome. Jeff Wingett. All right, welcome. Okay, so for those who wanted to come on the stream and discuss, talk about HOA stealth type antennas, your experiences, ones you like, dislike, feel free to message me in Discord. I may not have everybody in the locked Ragchew Crew channel on Discord, where I post the link every week now. Just message me on Discord if you want to join the stream, and we'll get that invite link to you. You can join. We can discuss it. Otherwise, feel free to tonight's discussion. I'm going to talk about one antenna. I'll probably throw out a few others I have, but I kind of want to open it up to the group, and I want you to throw out antennas that you have used, that you like, dislike, comments, suggestions, and we'll get online and we'll look at those options if we can, if they have a website. Like the one I've got connected tonight is the Alpha Antennas. They call it the HOA Buster. It's basically a match that keeps all the bands, tuned basically to around 2 to 1 or less, and uses your gutters. A lot of you already know it. Some of you have it. So that's what the talk tonight is. No, it's not going to be gutter language and gutter talk. Is that considered clickbait, Michael? How I labeled it? How I labeled the thumbnail?
You clarified it though. If you just left it at gutter talk, that would have been. I mean,
Yeah,
we could have had 60 viewing by now, not 28.
True. I should have made the text at the bottom really, really, really small.
You should have had somebody screaming with a question mark, hashtag, @sign.
I almost ran an AI thing and to find someone screaming like, gutter talk or something. I don't know. I was thinking about it, but anyway, trying to not do so much AI. My son is a creator, a designer, and he doesn't like AI because, it's replacing a lot of people. There's a use for it for those of us who can't draw. I can't draw, and I can't afford to pay someone to draw every week for streams. I just try not to overuse it. But anyway, I'm looking right here at my noise. I don't like the noise there in my PO meter. It's 7. That's not good.
What would be causing that?
It's just 40 meters is just not good right now. Let me look at the Hustler. Yeah, look at that. The Hustler vertical's even noisier.
Del Fargus tells you to put a trashy looking gal on the thumbnail.
That'd be a good one, Dell.
There you go.
All right. So what I've got set up is basically FT8, and I've got some stuff up there. I've got FT8 here running, and what I thought was, make some FT8 QSOs. I can switch between the two, but I'd like to try to see if I can QSO anybody else that wants to try with the gutter antenna. While we talk FT8, we could try voice if we want, but while we discuss antennas, maybe I'll throw out a CQ once in a while, just for. Oh wait, what am I running? Oh yeah, the gutter. I'll put it back down to 60. So Mike KMRD was at Apoda, and I actually heard him. He came through. He started coming through clearly. I don't always hear him just because of our proximity. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to test this, and I jacked it up to 300 watts, and so I QSO'd him. I don't think I'm on his video or anything, but I QSO'd him and told him, like, dude, I got you finally. I'm on the gutter antenna at 300 watts, melting my antenna or melting my gutters, but I'll keep it at 60 watts tonight. We'll see how it does. So let me show you real quick what that one looks like. It's basically the one I'm using is not the image. Oh, I don't even have it pulled
Let me
up.
get big in you so they can get a better look at it. I know they love my face, but
Well, you can do a third, 2/3 thing here.
here I
There.
am. I'm a little pesky commentator in the corner here.
All right, so y'all see that? Let me minimize this now. All right, so this is basically the antenna I have connected. Mine is a stainless steel case. They've got this PVC case, which may be better because instead of being metal. And this is, I believe, an 8-foot stretch of wire with 2 clips and a spike. It's basically spiked in the ground and attached to a gutter with this 8-foot wire. So again, you can improve it by making sure all your gutter segments are, put those self-tapping metal screws in to hopefully try to make better contact between the gutters. And then where I had a 30-foot patio put in, and they cut my gutters, I did 2 clips and a wire that goes over the patio roof and connects the gutters. So I think I'm getting about probably 180, 190, 200 feet of gutters if they're all connected fairly well. So, all right. So let's see here. I don't know if anyone's thrown them out already, but let's start looking at some options for gutter antennas. I'm going to drop a CQ here. Let's see. I got to find a clear section. Look at that. That's busy.
Holy cow.
About right there. And let me see if that clears up. I want to make sure I'm not going to sit over anybody here. So you choose on FT8, you choose your spot right here, send and receive. And then if I don't see anybody after this cycle, okay, I don't see anybody, I'm going to transmit even and go ahead and enable, and that'll start transmitting. But so go ahead and split us again. What do we got in chat so far? Anyone coming up with anything that they've used, that they've come across with? Even if you're not in an HOA or apartment or anything, what are antennas that you have that could be used? That maybe we can give some of the people watching some options and ideas that they can use in HOAs and apartments. So throw those out as well. One of my first HF antennas was an apartment antenna by MFJ. I don't think they make them anymore. They were about 120. Consisted of a coil with a small whip, and it would mount on your patio railing at an angle. And then you pull the whip out, and then it came with a counterpoise that I think was like around 30 feet, and you would roll it and only roll out so much depending on the band. And then the coil had a clip, kind of like Wolfer recoil in those that have a sliding collar. You would clip the wire and it would be a tuned antenna. It was okay. I was only able to use 10 and 6 meters at the time. So before I moved away and got a house, so I didn't really get a chance to use it. But that's one. Here's K4QAL. Let us know if you're in chat. We're getting a QSO with K4QAL. And that's all right. You can keep it here. I'm gonna because I'm going to pull up their call sign. I just QRZ, but I don't want their addresses to show. See if I can hide that. Okay, K4QAL, Charles Stewart in Louisiana. See, look at that. So that, my friends, is, does this tell me how far away he is? Let's look here. I think it does, doesn't it? He's 463 miles. So right now, basically, I don't know the critical frequency. So Charles and I are actually communicating with FT8, most likely in that with NVIS communication, a little more skywardly. He's not quite getting me, so let me pump it up. Oh, no, we got it. So there's the QSO right there. Let me lower him down. I don't want that to show his address. All right, there's the QSO, Charles. A little over 450 miles. That's NVIS communications. The gutter is about 8 feet off the ground, so it could be reflecting off the ground and sending that skyward, which is great for near vertical incident skywave. And 40 meters right now, it's a good time right now for 40 meters.
So, Paul, okay, Restream's being a little goofy tonight, so all we see
Yeah,
is a
what's
green
up?
bar. We don't see what is being said here. But
What do you mean?
well, on my screen, I don't see what Chris Bricker said here, but he says, I just set up everything as portable. Nobody's complained, and I don't have to ask for permission. I'm the same way, sir. I did the same thing. Oh, now it populated. It's just my slow computer.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So the one you popped up that
Yeah,
wasn't showing.
in the software, it was just blank, and then I had to
Got
go
it.
look at my
Okay.
television over across the room to see it. So,
All right. So while I've got the Alpha website up, I do have an affiliate link. So purchases do help the channel. I'll show you a couple more that I know work and fit in my yard, and I've got a small yard. It's under 8,000 or around 8,000 square feet, minus the house. So the backyard is like 35 by 50 or something like that. The other one is, and I have this, and I don't know why, but I keep putting off making a video about it. If I could find it, where did it go? Where did it go? There's the mag loop. I made a video on their mag loop. Here is, got too many windows up. Here is, do I have the, let's make sure I'm on the screen. Okay, I'm on the screen. This is their 60 through 80 HF MCOM Deluxe. It comes with a whip, the match, a counterpoise, and another wire that, I don't know if it's the counterpoise or another wire that you can create an L shaped antenna, a vertical. There's a few configurations, but that's a small footprint. The whole thing comes with a tripod. The other one they have is the vertical, which I have not tried, but I think, who's trying that one? Who was trying that one? It's another YouTuber. I think it was Bill, maybe. Ham Radio. Is it Bill? I can't remember. Anyway, it's a vertical whip. This is another one I have. Tripod, it's basically a dipole with two around 17-foot extendable whips. You can do it in this dipole configuration. You can make it a vertical. You can add counterpoise to it. And I believe it does, yeah, right here it does 2 meter through 2 meter through 40 meter with one configuration. And then the vertical configuration, you can do 220 and 440. So that's kind of a good spread, and it's a good antenna. You put those whips out. And if you want 40, you have to add two elements to the end. So for 40 meters, you need a bit more room, or you zigzag it across your fence like I've done. But 20 meters on up or on down works great on that one. And these are just the alpha antennas. Chameleon has similar ones. The Impasse 2.0 is one. But on the bad side of these antennas, some of these can get pretty spendy. So yeah, you got to kind of look at your budget as well. Let's see. I don't think I could show that one. What else we got? Anything else coming up in chat?
Dave is talking about the DX Commander Chameleon Tactical Loop, Delta Loop.
PX Commander is a Delta loop. Oh yeah, Chameleon Tactical Delta. That's a good one. Let me pull it up. I have that one too. I will say this, it doesn't work as good as an inverted V. Someone else Dale put out an end-fed half wave. And he's right, it can be put up pretty stealthy. I don't really have any trees to hide it, so I can't do it stealthily. I just put it up and pull it down, when I need it. But I find my end-fed half wave with a push-up mast has been doing better than the tactical Delta loop from Chameleon. Let's see. All products store. Right here, antennas, mass mounts. They've got a lot of stuff as well. Again, you're going to look at a little bit higher priced items on Chameleon. They're good quality items. I'm not sure why the antenna didn't show there. Would it be under loops? Let's see. There's their mag loop. I have their mag loop. Works great. I use it outside of a window in a hotel. Works great. Don't need a tuner because you tune it right there behind my head. Let me click on it. I use the alpha mag loop. I don't use the Chameleon one. The alpha one has performed for me. I could not get the Chameleon one to work properly. But the alpha one, same thing. You tune it right here with this little knob. You don't need a tuner. A lot of people think mag loops are made for listening only, but they're not. I've made a lot of contacts with mine from Japan. You can look at my call sign on QRZ, JI1GBC, and you'll see the QSOs I've made. 90% of those are with a mag loop. I don't know why I can't find the TDL.
What about the super antenna?
There it is. So here's basically the TDL. I think it has a picture. Yeah, right here. This is the TDL, 2 whips with a match. And then I think a 17 or so foot wire connecting them. And so it's a tactical Delta loop. That's a great one that fits in my yard. And I think it's 6 through 40, if I am not mistaken. It is 6 through 80. Interesting. Okay, 6 through 80. But it does say most effective on 10 through, or on 30 through 6. So it works on 42. But like I said, not as effective as an end-fed half wave. What's another one we got coming up in chat?
Well, I suggested the super antenna.
Super antenna. Yeah, that one I think. Didn't John Hill have one of those? Someone had one of these on the club, or was it you?
Another John had one of those.
Okay.
It was
So
another
this
John.
one,
I won't call him out on this.
okay. So this is one of those. It's kind of that coil type, right? You see the metal coil in here. You'll slide the sleeve up and down depending on the frequency you want.
But what's crazy is if you look just to the left of that coil, there's a little ruler, and that little ruler, you can set it and get very close in where you need to be. It just tells you what band. The bands are on the ruler, and it's pretty accurate.
So it gets you pretty much where you want to be, and then if you need, you can fine tune, right?
Right. So I wish my Wolford recoil had that because then again, Wolford recoil is so sensitive. Every place I go, you can. Some people mark them, but the people that mark them say it has no bearing when you go to another location.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, and you can spike these in the ground. You can clamp them onto cables. This one has the tripod like the Wolford recoil. These little 3 legs. So there's a lot of options there.
yeah, the one John had, it had a tripod, like a camera tripod.
Oh wait,
And
hold on.
it worked so well.
Oh, here. I got to pay attention more to Discord. Hold on, Andrew. It's coming. I guess you don't see the... Let's get Andrew in here too. Come on. Why didn't it copy it? Not copying the link. Got it. Coming at you, Andrew.
Okay.
Let's see if anyone else said any... Nope. Let's see. I'm just checking Discord real quick. Oh, Don's showing the DX Commander. Let me see if I can enlarge that. Bring him in.
Okay.
And where'd you go, Michael?
I'm still here. I'm in the corner.
Oh, there you are.
Just give me a
Get
second.
Andrew in.
My computer's having some issues.
All right. Andrew, the Brocam, is going to join us. This is Dawn N5SKT. I don't know why this is offset. Let me try it again.
Oh, I thought that was my computer messing up.
No, I'm not sure why I did that. Okay, here we go. So DX Commander is a multi-band vertical. You can see the black wires there. I've not played with it. I've used it. The club's used it. And so I've transmitted on it, but I've not ever played with it enough to set it up. But you can see the idea, right? They've got counterpoises here, wires, and it's a vertical. It's not spread out horizontally. So if you're able to put up a vertical, this is a great antenna that you could pop up. And if you need to take it down, take it down.
Paul, does that have an auto tune feature on it, or do you have to manually?
It's resonant. It's multi-band resonant.
Oh,
yeah,
sweet,
you tune
sweet.
it, so it's resonant on the bands.
Yeah.
Do you have one of these, Andrew?
I don't have that one exactly. I've got a Rapide that I do like very much, and I've got that set up in my backyard. I just got to run coax from that up to that window right there.
So,
and how long does it take? Go ahead.
I just say welcome, Brocam.
Oh, hello.
Nice to have you on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So I guess there's some different. Don's saying it's the DX Commander Venture, and
yeah,
Andrew, you said you have a different one, right?
Yeah, Rapide. Yeah, he has a bunch of different flavors, and they all kind of like the mast might be longer, or it might only have 3 radiating elements versus like 8 radiating elements. So he's got a really cool Callum is the guy's name. He's got a really cool store there with a bunch of good stuff. So, and a good YouTube channel. He's got a great YouTube channel too.
Dell is asking, what is the thing under the radio plate on the DXC?
That looks like just a stand they put it in.
Yeah, it looks like a 3 or 4 stake-in stand, like kind of like a fishing pole holder that you'd stake into the ground. And it just slides in, I think.
What I did for the one in my backyard is I've got it guide, obviously, but I also have a it's a 1/2 inch, or I think it's a 1/2 inch PVC pipe that I cut an angle on and hammered into the ground, and then I just slid the mast right over it just to keep it sturdy.
So, question: How long does it? Obviously, it takes 5 minutes to set up, but how much is that DX Commander setup? What are you spending on that?
I can pull it up.
That's a great question. Yeah, let's pull it up because I don't want to lie. I got it for Christmas because my wife is wonderful.
Oh, so it's free.
Supports my hobbies.
It was free.
It was free.
How long would you say it takes to tune the one you have?
Howdy, Chris.
Andrew.
It took me. I don't know. I want to say I'm pretty slow at this stuff. So it took me probably an hour and a half or 2. It's dxcommander.com.
Okay, when it gave me that message, I was afraid it was going to go somewhere like that.
Yeah,
no, that always makes me think it's not legit.
Yeah,
it's got to verify.
So yeah, an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I'm pretty slow at this stuff, so I mess up a lot. But it's pretty simple. You do need something to kind of if you really want to tune it in, you're gonna need like a nano VNA or something. But Callum's pretty close on with his measurements. He gives you all the measurements for everything, so you just cut pretty close to that, and you're usually pretty good.
All right, we got Dave coming in. He wants to join. Okay, so I'm assuming this first one, the signature one, is their biggest, most band antenna, I guess.
I would guess. I don't. Yeah, I'm not an expert. I would guess.
Okay, then we've got these. So this looks like a little smaller one, all band. I don't even know we have. Do we have 18 bands? How many bands do we got? What are these?
Well, 18
bands?
meters. It's an 18 meters
meters.
mast.
Got it. I'm not seeing the M there. Here's the ultimate kit. I want to find yours, and then I want to find Don's if they still have them here. Element fish. Well, let's see. Oh, here's yours right here. This one.
the Rapide.
Okay.
And actually,
So
that's
yeah,
where I
so
got the
no
idea
tuner
for.
required.
Yeah, but he's got that one. Actually, he sells the fiberglass pole with it, just hammer into the ground, which is where I got my idea of doing the PVC pipe.
Okay, nice.
Hello, Don.
Hi.
Hey, Don.
Hey, Don.
Are y'all hearing me?
Okay, so that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Perfectly.
Okay, good.
So this one's 289 pounds. I don't know conversion right now. It's under 7 meters in height with the 40-meter option. And I would suggest as long as you're general, anything you get include 40 meters because in the evening and night hours it's really good. It can be good in the daytime too, but for me it always seems to work better in the evening.
You mind if I explain the other one, the Venture?
Oh yeah, let's go to so that one yours is
that
just staked in and you've got a guide.
It's the new one.
That one's really tempting.
And the Venture does not require guys. It's self-supporting, and that umbrella stand holds the
I don't know why it's not going back.
The pipe that you slide it onto to self-support it. And,
the Venture right here.
Yeah, and there's only 3 elements that go up. And I don't know how Callum did this, but you have a 40-meter element. And in my picture, and actually in one of his, you can see there's a coil right there in that picture. There's a coil in there to get you 40 meters. So the 40-meter element just goes to the top. So it's extremely easy because of all the shock cord. You just kind of clip it together. And so the elements just clip together and clip into the rings that the plastic rings that go up the antenna. And so it literally you just like go click 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 and it's together. I did this at field day, and with a slight tuner, it has 40 meters, 20 meters, and 15. Those are the tuned bands. And then you can easily get 10, 17, 12, 6. It's really amazing that you can get pretty much all of the bands on it from 40 to 6 with either a very little bit of a tuner, in other words, a built-in tuner, or a 3-to-1 or less, because most of them are coming in around less than 2-to-1, or maybe a little 2.5, 2.1 to 1.
So this one, 45 auto is about 267. Thanks, 45.
Yeah, and so it's right around some of those other ones you were showing, but
this is cheaper now than the Hustler.
Yeah,
and it's tuned without traps.
You also want to check the price that TX Engineering also sells these.
Yeah,
so it might be cheaper over there because they import them by bulk. So I don't know. So
might be. I don't know.
Who knows?
I got mine for Callum, but
yeah, I got mine too.
And it was like it takes a couple of days to get here.
So Don, I don't know if we got the answer or not. About how long would you say to tune it?
It takes a while to build it. That's the thing, because when you're building it, like as you go up to those plastic plates, you're actually tensioning like 40 meters. You'll tension twice with some of the PVC, and also in order to actually hold the the wires into those things, you'll actually put a little bit of heat shrink at the point that it clips into the
is that just
plastic
protect
thing.
It or something?
No, it's to keep it held in so that when wind is blowing, it doesn't like vibrate out of the little clip.
Oh, okay.
So if you look at that right there, it's hard to see, but the knot is in a clip. So you see that at the very tip of it,
I can see it
it's
right
opened
here.
up. Yeah, all
This
of
is
them are
an
like
opening.
that. And the wire, when it's wire, it will just kind of slip in there, and it's not as thick as that cord. And so a little bit of wind will push it right out of there. So you put a little bit of heat shrink in there, and it keeps it in there. And that's how you do the top.
Oh, that's the very top.
Yeah, that's the very top, and that's the 40-meter element, but it doesn't reach the top, and so you're tensioning it with that clip or that shock cord. And
so the shock cord it does have some flexibility. It does flex.
Oh yeah, shock cord is stretchy.
Yeah,
he calls it the doingy doingy.
And, so I will say this about this one. In my opinion, these are the three bands for me that I use the most, because 10 meters not always reliable, 6 meters certainly not always reliable, and these are 3 contest bands, so you can use them during contests. They're especially 20 and 40 are used quite a bit.
Yeah, we used this. I deployed this at field day, and it worked beautiful.
Yeah, and because, what would you say? What would you say? Like it says, the 3 are tuned. What would you say it is on, let's say, 10, 12, 17? Is it radio tunable or?
Oh yeah. In fact, so in the description there, it mentions that. It says, it says it in there. 40-meter coil delivers a close match to the 10-meter band.
Okay, and
it will tune on 6. And then you can get 12 and 17. They're very close on the. They're about 2.5 to 1. Most of 6, I think, I got without tuning anything. In 10 also. 10 is tuned by that coil that's there, and so I mean, I really didn't do a good job building it because I was in such a hurry to get it done before field day, and I got one too many wraps on that deal there, and it still tunes perfectly.
Take care, Chris.
Take care, Chris. So do they have antennas at all pre-built? Or do you have to assemble all the DX commanders?
Yeah, DX commanders.
Because it's like a 7. What was it? 7-meter post or mast or whatever.
I believe it is, and then it comes with a. And by the way, the new Rapides come with just a plastic PVC pipe that fits exactly up in the bottom of the antenna, and so what you don't see is that plastic that's going, or that plastic pipe that's going into the that umbrella stand. Callum recommends a different umbrella stand, and I probably in his pictures it'll show it. But this is one that Chuck KK6USY found on YouTube, or sorry, on Amazon, and it has 4 little spikes, and so you just kind of step on it, it goes right in the ground, and it held it up all weekend. And I mean, I don't know if you remember field day, Paul, but we had some pretty good wind.
Oh yeah,
and that thing never came out of that umbrella stand at all. That thing stayed up the whole weekend, and no guys, no nothing. And,
so the Rapide is self-supporting, and what was yours called again? Yours is self-supporting as well.
Venture, yeah.
The Venture, okay.
Yeah, the Rapide is not made for rapid deployment. No. The only reason I was bringing this up for HOA is you can disconnect it at the bottom, like lay the radials out, lift it up off that thing and lay it over. You don't even have
Hey, Dave, welcome.
Welcome, Dave.
Hey,
you could do
is
that.
My audio okay?
Yep.
Yeah, I need to get with Dave. Dave, I lost your card from Dayton, and I've been wanting to get you on because talk about mesh and stuff, but I'm wanting to, and we'll do this another time. I'll get Dave on and we'll talk about Meshtastic Seed Studio products. I got the indicator from you at Dayton, and I don't know if I have it set up right. So at some point, I want to get with you, have you come on and we'll talk, or make a video if Sunday nights are too late or something, and we'll talk Meshtastic and some of those products. So
I'd love to talk I'd love to talk to some of those guys about Meshtastic because Big Telco is coming after them after that baby hard.
Yeah. Well, and I'm looking at your solar. What's it called? Solar node or solar?
Right. The solar node.
Whatever it is. Because right now I'm running 75 or 100 feet of coax to the roof to a rack 5.8 dB antenna. and I'm getting all that loss. So I'd like to look at that as well. So maybe I should order that first and then have you on. We can set up both online and show people what they do.
Sure. That'd be awesome. And I wanted to jump in on the DX.
Yeah, go ahead.
Conversation. So I've built 2 expeditions and I have a classic in my backyard. And our club actually uses the DX Commander Expedition the 3 radio one, which does 40, 20, 15, and 10. And we actually pump about 1,600 or no, 500 watts into it. We have a quad with different bandpass filters, so we can actually operate 4 radios at once through that antenna and run field day all day long on that thing, and it's amazing.
Yeah, we call ours the magic box.
Yeah.
We have a magic box.
I'm not seeing the Expedition. Is it called something else now?
No,
Here it is.
It's
Right
called
here.
Expedition.
Okay, I thought this was just a mass, so I didn't even look at it. So Expedition here, 299 pounds, 6 through 40. And is this a quick pop up, or do you think this is more of a leave up for a few days at least, kind of a setup, Dave?
It's got the speed plates on it. I can take mine. It's not a POTA activation antenna. It's not a quick in and out of activation. But if you're going to be there for a day or two, there you go. That's how it kind of pops in and out of the plates. I can set it up in about 10 minutes. Tear it down in about 20 because I'm very particular about tearing it down a specific way so that when I go to set it back up, it only takes 10 minutes to set up. But I've set up 2 of those right now, and actually I have a friend who just bought one and wants me to help him set it up. They're amazing antennas, and I wanted to get on this stream because I don't live in an HOA, but I'm in a rent.
Oh, okay, yeah, you mentioned that, yeah.
So right now I have a DX Commander up in the backyard, and nobody's complaining. So, but my backyard I don't have a fenced-in backyard. It's just an open field behind me. Nobody said anything yet. So.
And are you running radios, did you say? Oh, did we lose him?
I think Dave froze.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's
Oh, we lost him. Well, welcome, Douglas. Been chatting with Douglas off and on.
Hello, Douglas.
I'm glad you made it in.
I didn't mean to kick him off.
Yeah, what did you?
Let's see if I can get it back on.
There we go.
You sucked all bandwidth from Dave, and you used it for yourself.
There's Dave. He's come back. He's coming back.
All right, Dave, go ahead.
You can't keep Dave down.
Use radios on that, or does
Yeah,
it
there's
really need them?
it needs radios.
It does need them. Okay.
It's a ground mounted vertical antenna, so it has to have a radio field. The Expedition has 6 radio lugs, and you put 4 wires into each one at about 15, 16 feet each. So it's got about a 30-foot spread around it of wires. But
there it is.
If you take a little bit of time to tune it, you don't need a tuner on any of the bands at all.
Yeah.
So.
And then what lengths are the radials? Just to give people an idea of how, what kind of land or space they need.
Mine are 17 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
On a ground-mounted vertical, the rule of thumb is that you put as many radios out, like one wavelength of radios out for the longest band that you're transmitting on. So if you've got 40 meters up, then you would do a full wave 40 meters of verticals. Now, the length
40
of
meters of wire
doesn't
out
matter.
on the ground.
Yeah. I've got the DX Commander Classic I had an 80 meter element on there, and I had 80 and a half meters, if you will, of radios out, and it worked great. So it's just a matter of, it's really based on the transmitting or your longest band or highest, lowest band, whatever that is. I always get that confused.
Yeah, me too.
But it's 40 meters. Like if you're doing 40 meters, it'll be 40 meters of radios at least. You can put more, and it'll be a little bit better. And what that really does, because I've experienced this, when you don't get enough of them down, you literally don't get out as far because your angle of attack, if you will, is not as low. So it'll raise that, and then you'll notice that you're bouncing off the ionosphere, and you're not, like in my case right now, one of my verticals is not getting out of the United States. I'm not getting.
So basically, and that was my understanding, was putting down a radio field, preferably 360 degrees. I don't currently have it 360 degrees because I moved my antenna to the side of the yard. It kind of pulls that. If you look at the mushroom, that lobe it kind of pulls it down, which lowers the angle of your takeoff angle, which gives you that further DX, right?
Well, I had when I was living in Richardson, I had a patio right next to where I installed the DX Commander, so I could only go 180 degrees, and I never had any issues. And Callum has said this before too. Even if you're like up against a fence and you can only do like a quarter, it's really still put out the same number of radios and just space them closer together so that you just need that amount down on the ground. It'll have a very slight direction towards where you've got the radials, but it's it's almost unnoticeable, especially when we have the band conditions we do and everything is changed around you all the time. It's real hard to really see that directionality.
Someone said something here about Callum right here. So Jeff says Callum talks about 2-meter radials, just a bunch of them. Is that his suggestion? Is that your guys' understanding, or is it more like try to get it the length of the bands?
Generally, when he's talking about radials and you see him say a specific length, he is talking about a specific antenna. So I remember him saying that too, but that was on a specific antenna, either the classic or because when you put up the Nebula, it's a completely different length that he's recommending.
Got it.
So.
And you guys are right. It's that the wavelength you want it. Now mine, I think my longest one might be 36 feet. So it's certainly not 40-meter wavelength. It's not 80-meter wavelength. But because I put a bunch of them down at various lengths, 36 something being the longest and maybe 6 being the shortest, it still does help.
Yeah. And the other thing that he's doing too is, he gives you so many reels of that DX10. And so what he's telling you is like, if you do this, then you'll use up most or all of your DX10 that he supplied for that antenna. So it goes into that too, because I remember when I built the Classic, I had the 80-meter kit. So his suggestion on the length of the radials was different. And I think those were 15 feet or something like that.
Yeah, mine are 17 feet ish. And I bought the 80-meter kit. I just haven't figured out how to hang that 80-meter wire yet.
Yeah.
So
are you able to do a full 360 of 17 feet?
Yes,
Dave?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Yeah, that's good.
And one of the things Callum did show in one of his videos, he's got a lot of videos, and he's got a couple specific to radials, which is pretty neat. You can put it in the corner of your yard and have radials on one side this long, and then radials on the other side longer. And back to that same, if you're going to run 40, have 40 meters worth of radials, and it whatever configuration or fashion you want to put them in. As long as there's that much wire on the ground, you should be good.
Yeah, and that's probably why mine works, because I used to have 32. I relocated. I've only got 22 radials now because there's a shed on the other side, and I'm not going to dig it up to lay radials. So yeah, I've easily got over 80 meters of radials, which is probably why even 80 meters works on my Hustler.
Yeah, and the one that I'm experimenting with right now, and I'm giving up on it. I'm not going to do it anymore. Is I have an elevated vertical, or in fact, I have 2 elevated verticals with elevated radials, and I just don't have the right configuration for the radials because you have to. They're tuned radios for the band, and it's just I believe I don't have enough out, and so what's happening is I'm not getting out of the United States, which the same basic thing on my 20-meter DX Commander, which is ground mounted. I can get into Europe no problem. So
yeah, and elevated verticals also. There's a specific angle that they have to be at to get to radiate and tune correctly. I started to play with that, and I was like, nope, I don't have the height or the the patience for that.
I can't do it just because it's my backyard. We wouldn't be able to use my backyard if it was elevated.
Yeah. So, not to change the subject, Taco Bell soda?
Taco Bell soda.
Yeah, I heard about that back at Hamvention that somewhere within that vicinity, somebody found a soda that has a Taco Bell on it, and they activated from the Taco Bell. I can't remember who it was, and I don't know where it is. But if I find it, that's going to be my new Taco Bell. So,
Chris, you're hilarious, man. Oh, by the way, Michael sent me a link that I had forgotten about. ICOM did post a video, Andrew, of us.
Oh yeah.
You know, they highlighted a few different people that came to the ICOM booth, and so I'll get that link. I'll have to find it and get it to you. But ICOM posted about a month ago.
I never saw it until just now.
And so they finally posted one with me, talking about the giveaway and stuff. And Andrew the Brocam and Chris Bricker from Technology Channels helped me, and then Michael helped me from home with the live stream. So anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. So Douglas, you've been sending some photos lately. Are you using any kind of small footprint antennas, or you have a DX Commander?
No, I don't have any DX Commander. I've been looking at them, but they look a little more difficult than I want to tackle right now, especially the 18-meter one that has 80 meters.
So what do you say to that, Dave? The difficulty of putting it together?
It's not really that hard. Callum is very, very, if you follow his instructions to a T, you're going to have an antenna. And he's very specific in the instructions. He'll tell you exactly how long to trim each wire, where you're supposed to put the little loop so that you can put the doingy on there to attach the wire. If you follow his instructions, you're going to have 1.5 to 1 or better on every band right out the bat. And then you can kind of tweak it from there if you want it closer. But the one in my backyard right now, I followed his instructions, threw it up, and haven't touched it. And do not need the tuner on my FTDX10.
So is it not like an infed or a dipole where you're trimming slowly as you tune? You just cut specific lengths?
You can. I have a 6-wire set of elements for an Expedition, and I went through the process of tweaking and tuning to the middle of the voice band on every single band. Okay, and that's just where you want the peak of that dip to be. Now that radial set on that Expedition is 1.1.
Oh wow.
Everywhere. Super resonant. That will take a little bit more time and a lot of frustration because when you start to adjust one, it starts to affect the other one. And so
it's like a fan dipole.
Fan tuning it.
The frustration of a fan.
It's actually, I think, if I remember right, that's what Callum said when he was coming up with the idea for it, is that he was basically took a fan dipole and just turned it on its side, kind of. And that's kind of how he came up with it. Yeah,
fan dipoles just seem like
there was a
much smaller footprint this way, so it's a great idea.
Yeah, there was a book that was published in 50-something, and it had what was called a swallowtail. And the swallowtail was 2 pieces of wood, one at the bottom and one towards the top. And one at the top was very wide, and it had vertical elements, quarter wave going up to that upper element. And he talked about that one time, long time ago. I think in one of the videos that he does, that he lost on his old channel, and he showed that, and showed the book, and he said, however, he said people had pointed to him at that, but he didn't know about it until they pointed it out. So it was something that he just kind of came up with. And by the way, to Dave's point, Callum says exactly like when you get a Venture or you get a Expedition or whatever, he'll tell you he has a cut chart, and it says exactly what the length of that wire should be in either centimeters or inches. And when you cut it to that exact length, then it's just like what Dave said. You just put the antenna up, and it just works, and it's that easy. And so he's worked out all the hard parts. And if you do have to adjust your elements, you would go and take your SWR meter and look at where it's resonant and where you're going for. And he has a chart that is on his website, and you fill in, this is where I am, this is where I want to go, and it comes with exactly how much.
Oh yeah, the spreadsheet.
I didn't know about this. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you go to fine tune it, it tells you exactly how much to trim. If on the 40 millimeter element, whether or not it's at the fold or on the fold back. I mean, it's. Let me see if I can find it. It's kind of hidden.
Here's user guides right here. I wonder if this like venture guide page maybe.
See if it says anything about cut chart in the or not.
We want it in Portuguese or Polish.
Well, that's going to be the instructions.
Let's see here.
But it has the cut chart.
Expedition build for 3 element, maybe here.
Yeah, and by the way, if you're going to build one of these, one of the best things you can do is go to Harbor Freight and get one of those. Oh, I've got it.
Let's see if I can find it here. User guides.
Get yourself one of these.
Oh yeah.
And
we got.
You'll be golden because this has meters and feet on it.
I use that.
Actually, I found one that goes up to 330 feet. That one.
I was using that today to try to trim Andy's biscuit antenna, but I didn't get around to doing it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, guess who's joining us?
All kinds of stuff.
I don't know. I don't see anybody.
Yeah, bear with me 1 second. We'll get her on.
Well, here's the. Oh no. There's a general rule of thumb. It says 1 wavelength of radio wire at the lowest frequency. So just like you guys are saying,
right.
2 wavelengths of radios will give you 0.4 dB more than 1. Okay, yeah, there's a lot more to this. So, but it definitely looks like an antenna. That, I mean, I'm even tempted. I've got the vertical, so it kind of be a meaningless expense, but it would be fun to put this one up, tune it, and see how it goes in my backyard. Maybe do a video on it, but I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there on putting it together.
And that's the thing is that once you get it all cut and put together, I mean, like I said, I think it took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to cut everything and glue it and put it together. But then it really is only maybe like a 15, 20-minute setup. Just
okay,
that's great. String it up, guy it, stand it up, and you're done.
Hey, Paul, I sent you a link to the adjustment.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
In Discord.
Yeah, the venture is real.
Oh, Jody's here too. Is Jody want?
Hey, Paul, will you try adding?
It's a little more difficult.
Hey, Paul, will you try adding her because I'm having difficulty? Let me see if
she's right there.
Here we go.
She's here.
Hey, I don't know if y'all can hear me.
Hi, El Marie.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a virtual background set up, but I can't get it, so it's not just my letter. But sorry if y'all aren't. If I'm interrupting anything, please continue. Like, don't worry about me.
Yeah, Michael, you can introduce her real quick while I get this.
So this is El Marie with She's on Frequency. So y'all check out her channel. She's a brand new ham.
Oh wow, yeah!
Channel is exploding. She's got 4 videos so far. Yes. So check her out.
4 videos and 350,000 subscribers.
That's right.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, if you scroll down a little bit, Paul, you'll see where it tells you right there. So you put where you're resident right now, where you want to go, and it will tell you how much to trim.
Okay, so let's just whoops, I just lost something. What happened? Oh, let's just suppose let's look at 40. Let's say it's resonant at 7078, but I don't want to do JS8 call. I want to do other things. So I want to aim for, I want to get it more in the center. So let's do 7.20. Oops, I forgot a decimal here, not 7,000. And then we'll calculate it. And it tells you right here, it looks like, calculate standard quarter element cut 16.7 centimeters. If tuning, just quarter wave fold back, cut 30. So it gives you all the lengths right here just by putting it in.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, that's a very simple little input too, just 2 numbers.
And I've used that thing on dipoles, what to cut on dipoles. He used to have the thing saying, if you're doing a dipole, then half it and take that much off either side.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to save that. Well, it's in the chat with you, so I'll keep it there.
Yeah.
Let me look at Jody's real quick. He posted, I think, some ground planes, maybe. It looked like. So, Jody, are you still in chat? So you can see over here on the left is the DX Engineering radio plate. That's the same one I use for my Hustler. And see, he's got it connected to this basically like chicken wire type fence, laid down on the ground as a radial base. That probably works really well. And then on the other side that goes in, so here's the plate, or here's the fence wire over here. So that's a great idea. Like in my situation where it's on one side of the yard, yeah, maybe I should look into doing this, because this is how mine is, and all my radio wires are under the grass now at this point, the other direction. Jody, thanks for showing that. There he is, Hamnetics. That's a great visual. Thanks for posting that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I have actually on my DX Commander Classic, I've got 3 runs of that magic carpet that I've clipped to it, and then it sits on top of the radials. And the suggestion for that was from an RF engineer that was on Josh's channel one time. When they build out those big AM stations, they will lay out a whole bunch of radials, and then they'll put a copper mesh, just like what you were showing there, on top of it.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to have to look into that, because I have a flower bed on that side, or I could even put it on the other side of the shed and maybe connect it with one wire on either side of the shed. Would that work? And just maybe put a wire connecting to both sides of it, or do I just need to connect one side of it?
Well, as long as you're literally adding length of radials to it. So yeah, you should be fine, even
interesting.
Slightly.
Yeah, it's a good idea. All right, you got it changed, El Marie. You got it. We see the dog in you there.
So,
Thanks,
question for El Marie.
What's up?
Oh my gosh, I'm having trouble with this. Sorry, technical difficulties on my side. But is your husband interested in ham radio?
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, I'm on my
there you
iPhone, but hey guys, don't worry about the low video quality right now. Soon, hopefully, I'll have my camera with my tripod set up, and then we'll get into a full stream. But might as well just show myself and not just have a picture of myself, so you know that I'm real. But no, my husband, he's not an amateur radio. He's the one who introduced it to me. He actually likes to go hunting up in Avery, Texas, and was thought about sitting in the blinds and communicating. So he was looking things up and realized, amateur radio, that'd be a great way to communicate via radios. And so he started, but then I introduced it to my dad, and actually my dad got the license before he and I did. And I was like, wait, what? That's not fair. So it was a kind of a competition at that point of who was going to get their license first. And I really wanted the radio operator plate. So I wanted my plate, I wanted my call sign. And what really honestly inspired me to start the channel was maybe so I got my license and I wanted a radio. I'm like, okay, what radio do I get? So I wanted a mobile radio because I'm always in my car. I drive long distances. And so I thought maybe a mobile rig would be, the best thing. So got my radio from HRO. And then I was like, okay, how do I install this? And I was looking up on YouTube and for the Forerunner, and there wasn't really a lot of videos. And so that's kind of what inspired me to start the channel and really dive deep into the hobby to be able to fill in maybe a gap that was there. So yeah. But hi everyone.
That's great.
That's great.
Yeah, I can't remember yours popped up. I think it was about Wires X was the one I saw. The first one that popped up, maybe. I think you were talking to someone in McKinney. Wires X, I think.
It was her first QSOs, I thought.
Oh, maybe it was first QSO. Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah, when she took the road trip out there. So welcome to the Ragchew crew. We hope you're going to be a regular here. So
Yeah,
And
no,
then,
I don't see a problem in that at all.
and you're not on HF, right? You're looking into getting radio right now, correct?
So I actually did my first soda this last weekend. That's what I'm gonna be like recording my next video on. But
Okay.
yeah, 10-meter band was dead. We were on the 10-meter band. Nothing. No one was calling out, and I even tried 2-meter simplex on 146.520. Called out. I want to say like 10 different times. Nothing. But
Yeah.
plenty on 20 and 40, and at that point, I'm like, yeah, I need my general.
Yeah, you
So
do.
you definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
At least general tech is just not quite. I mean, it's better now than it will be in 7-8 years, but just because of the sun cycle. But
This winter, 10 meters will pick up, and you'll have a lot of fun.
yeah, that's
with
true.
It, but
That's
as soon as
true.
it gets warm out,
Yeah.
it dies.
And believe it or not, winter is also good for 80 and 60.
And then maybe a little bit about me and why amateur radio was kind of interested into me. So I have a background in computer engineering. I worked with a lot of microcontrollers, coded a bunch of Arduinos and Raspberry Pis, and so I'm not coming from a like non-technical background. Like technical and technology has always been something that I've really had an interest in. So amateur radio just kind of filled into that bit of my background. So yeah.
I'm a software engineer, so that's
Yeah.
kind of where I got to do it too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
a software
so
engineer.
I coded a little bit as well, so.
Yeah, my job's pretty technical. I'm a flight attendant, and I'm technically tired of people. But, so yeah, ham radio came really good for me. Just kidding.
But Paul gets to have 2 call signs.
Paul, I
Paul's got 2
saw
call
your
signs.
video with Andy and building that biscuit.
Oh yeah, we just did
antenna.
that Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, "Wow, that's amazing!" And I
Andy
saw that
makes those.
you did a
Yeah,
call
he
out
makes
to
those
Frank.
great little
You were like-
antennas.
you were like, "This is how you solder." I'm like, "Yep, that was a good solder."
Yeah, that was pretty quick. I'll be honest. I was not that great at soldering either, but flux is your friend, so that helps a lot. And that was a jab to Frank. You may not know that, but there a while back, Frank from Ham Radio Wilderness, we make a joke about solderoids because he made us solder these 2 wires. I'll have to find the picture sometime, and it's like just a glob, like 17 globs of solder all around these 2 wires. So we all make fun of Frank when we can.
Balls.
It was horrible, man.
Yeah.
But he's better now.
But I thought that was a super cool video, and definitely that's
we called it solderoids.
Yeah,
solderoids.
check out Andy's solderoids because
you'd have to see Frank's attempt.
Yeah, that was the biggest joke for a long time. In fact, I think Paul has a what do you call it, a emoticon or emoji?
Oh, that's right.
For,
whatever you call them for members, and he's got one for solderoids.
Yeah, whoever's a member on YouTube, it's going to be too small to see. You can pop that emote up in the chat, but for those of you who don't know or haven't seen Andy N0APX.com, he sells those biscuit antennas. It's in the other room now, and I was going to trim and test it today, and I didn't get a chance. But I got the 40-meter one. It doesn't quite fit in my yard, so check out Andy's antennas. Do you have what's your situation at your house? Like when you go to set up an HF antenna, El Marie, have you thought about what type of antennas or what would you be able to fit in yours as a newer ham and getting into HF soon?
I haven't thought too much about it, but I know it's definitely on my list of technical learns. So very fresh with the technical aspect of it. So looking to learn more about it. And I'm really interested in doing my first fox hunt with the clubs that I'm with. So I'm really excited about that.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Are you in an
Well,
HOA?
we have plenty of fox hunts.
Are you in an HOA? Do you have restrictions or are you not restricted?
Like in my
in your
homestead?
house? Are
Yeah,
you
I'm
like
HOA, but I don't know what the limitations could be with amateur radio.
Okay. Like mine specifically says no antennas.
It's not allowed.
So I put up a Hustler vertical and I put a flag on top of it so they can't say anything to me. But these guys have been talking about a DX Commander, which is a great option. So definitely look into it. And so let's go through like Douglas, and let's just see what the consensus here with the guys that are on here. If you had small footprint option with not a big yard or HOA or whatever it may be, what would be the antenna go-to for you? What would you go to now with the knowledge and experience you have at this point?
Well, probably the some sort of vertical like DX Commander.
Okay.
The more I get in this, the more I see that verticals are useful.
Yeah.
Even though I still like DIY dipoles. It's all I've ever had for dipoles.
Mm-hmm.
Is, or an HF antennas, the ones that I've put together.
And I think if you're only going to 20 meters, dipoles you can fit in a pretty small area, but I always want to do at least 40 so my wire antennas extend further than I want. Okay, so we got one for DX Command. Oh,
HF dipoles.
There you go. Are those two resonant bands? Two different bands?
Yeah, one's 10 meter, one's 11 meter CB. And
Okay.
I also did a merge channel 3 before I was licensed on it. That I was attached to a PVC stick.
Okay.
Keep it up there so I didn't have to hang it anywhere.
Yeah, chat's doing it as well. In chat, go ahead and put your option. What you know at this point in your ham radio career, what you would use. So we got some already being said there, but so yeah, resonant band dipoles are good. And the DX Commander. Let's go to Dave. Dave, what would you say? I have a feeling I know what you're going to say.
Well, I prefer an infed.
There you go. Okay, changing it up.
Yeah. I love multi-banded antennas, so it's what led me to the DX Commander for a vertical. But ultimately, an infed, if you have 68 feet in your backyard, you've got 40 through 10 on an infed. Mm-hmm. And if you're in an HOA, you can put a mast up real quick, play on the radio, and then drop the mast, and the antenna goes away. If for a more permanent solution, or another option is, of course, the DX Commander. But I don't have any trees here, so I'm still trying to figure out how to get an infed up. But that was my first antenna, was an 80-meter infed, and I fell in love with them then, and I still am now. So it's what I do POTA with, is infed. But yes, the DX Commander is obviously a really good second option. I haven't tried any of the HOA buster antennas, but I've heard a lot about them. So that's my 2 cents.
So speaking of HOA busters, did we lose El Marie, I guess? There she is.
Yeah, I got her back.
Speaking of HOA busters, so that's what I set up tonight, and I just realized if you look at my waterfall, you don't see anything. Let me switch to the vertical. You see so that one's connected, and now there's nothing on the
disconnected on your gutter.
buster. So I think what happened was my dog Luna probably went out to go to the bathroom and ran through the wire and pulled it off the gutter. So it's not even on right now. That's what I'm sure happened. So Dave, we got infed. I use infed a lot for my NVIS regional emergency communications nets and things like that. I do love infeds. I have I don't know what it's called now, the MFJ push-up mast. It's fiberglass push-up mast. You clamp it down. I got a 25 and a 48-foot mast. They run about $200-ish, and I've just got them hose clamped to a fence post. It's 36 inches cemented in the ground. It ain't budging. And I just it takes me 10 minutes to put up an infed and an inverted V, and I use that a lot. Don, what do you say?
Well, you could do what I do, or what I did. I'd move. No, I'm kidding.
I was going to say buy land and put up 8 antennas.
Yeah, and I've got something special.
I'd love to. Yeah,
I'll show you next week. So what Dave says is absolutely true. The 40 meter or 80 meter infed half wave. Although there's nothing wrong with the random wire too. And random wire literally gives you more bands, but you do have to have a tuner. And I've run that. In fact, out here, I've got a random wire that's 71 feet long, and then I've got a 40 meter in-fed halfway. But I mean, when you do that, you've got those two antennas, and then you have next to it a DX Commander Classic, and you actually can see the difference between them. The DX Commander is just so much better. It hears better. It talks better. I mean, you get further out, all of that kind of stuff. So I really like that, you know, a quick up, quick down, like the Venture, even if you had to make it quick to get up and down so that you could take it down at night quickly, hide it from the HOA. But
well, I'm wishing I had some kind of discount code to give everybody on the DX Commander, but I don't. So
I don't think anybody has those other than Callum.
Yeah, perhaps nobody does. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Andrew, the Brocam. What say you, Andrew?
Do you want the cheesy answer?
Sure.
The cheesy answer is whatever antenna you can put up. But probably
we like cheese.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I use the HOA Buster. That's my main QTH. That's my main QTH antenna. I love it.
Okay.
I would love to put something on like the roof, like maybe a roof-mounted tower, and put like a hex beam or something on it. So I'm kind of looking at maybe doing that. If I had a flatter yard, I would do I've got a DX Commander in the backyard, but it's at the very bottom of a hill. So I don't know how that's going to perform once I finally get that hooked up. But yeah, HOA Buster I think is great. Also in-fed half waves. Those are, you know, that's what I take on the go everywhere is in-fed half wave. Yeah.
Great for POTAs and POTAs too.
Yeah.
You can get a buddy hex up pretty quickly and take it back down.
That looks like a lot of wire.
Well, it is, but you only put it together once. I mean, that thing weighs the hex beam part of it only weighs 7 pounds. It is very light. It's very light, and I mean, Jason has shown before.
Hex beams are wonderful antennas, but they are a lot of wires to get right.
Yeah.
No, you don't cut them. You don't cut them. You like.
Well, I know, but I mean, just getting it set up and taken down.
Yeah, but the point is though, if you were putting this up on a regular basis, you would just lift the top off and set it on the ground where it can't be seen. You wouldn't even take it apart. And right now, my hex beam is literally sitting on the ground out here, and I'm talking about my NA4RR.
Well, if I was going to do a hex beam, I would want to put it on a roof tower.
Oh yeah,
and I've got a 2-story, so that would be a whole to do to get that up and down. And
yeah,
if it goes up, it's staying up. I'm not taking it down.
Yeah, Josh did that for quite a long time.
Yeah. Also, since we're on the topic of HOA antennas, can I shout out another channel?
Yeah.
Do you mind that? Okay, so
no, not at all. Go ahead.
HOA Ham Bob, KD4BMG.
Oh yeah.
He does all kinds of stuff with that, and I think he does a great job.
I'm trying to pull up everybody's channels here so that I can pop links in. Dave, what's you have a channel, right? I don't have yours in here for some reason.
Sort of. All you're gonna see is a bunch of redneck stuff from about 12 years ago when I first started playing with YouTube.
What's wrong with redneck
watch too? I mean,
nothing wrong with that.
It's a lot of guns and a lot of off-roading.
Give me. What's the name of it?
Should be the KB5 UTY.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chris Bricker, that's a great idea.
It's gonna have. I'm doing my first video for Seed Studios, doing an unboxing of the solar node and the setup of it. So kind of working on that. That's my first forte into the YouTube world. And then from there, I'll start trying to post some videos here and there.
Okay. Did Michael disappear? I guess I lost Michael.
He said his computer's acting up.
Oh,
so
I lost.
I'm here.
I see Michael.
Okay.
Yeah, my computer's acting up, so you're going to have to do the video control.
I was going to say I lost my man behind the
Controls.
curtain.
Well, the man behind the
I'm just-
curtains can't control the thing because my computer's melting. I'm going to start a GoFundMe to get a good streaming computer. That's what I need.
All right. So this is going to take a second, guys, but I want to put everybody's channel in. I think I got everybody's pulled up. Copying and pasting. So give me just a sec. Michael's.
You just put the link. You want to get rid of that link?
Oh no, it's fine. It'll be over once we finish the stream. I don't know why it's not pulling up.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to.
Now, we
authorize
can't
it
have up
anyway.
to 10 people
Not
on
really
here.
bad. Why isn't it copying
No.
his? That's weird. I was trying to get Brocam's in.
That's true.
There we go. Okay,
Find out that I'm banned.
Brocam.
They banned me.
And I keep your channel got destroyed. I keep getting Discord pop-ups, so it's blocking the spot that I need.
I don't.
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure out. I'm on my phone,
Yeah.
so I'm. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right.
Okay,
I'll
sorry.
try to get it back
I'm on
in.
my phone. I hope to figure this out, but
Oh,
whenever I'm
everything's
back
locked
home in
up.
North Texas, I'll be able to have my actual streaming setup and all that.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But I've never had any issues with any of my streams or equipment at all, ever. So someday you'll get to that point.
Yeah.
LOL.
It'll fail as soon as you go live.
Yeah, Josh streams every weekend, and it gets messed up, just quite often.
There's always something.
You just
wrong.
deal with it. You just deal with it.
And we've got Dave's here.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to move this. stupid
She's
thing.
on. Nobody touch any buttons. She's back on.
Yay. No, it's so
And-
cool to hear about all the different antennas, and I definitely want to experiment and make my own at some point.
All right, I think I got everybody
And-
right.
By the way, real quick on the license plates, did you know that you can put your ham radio license plates in Texas on 3 different vehicles?
Yeah, 3 vehicles.
Yep. I've got it on 2 right now.
Used to be 5.
Yeah,
It used to be 5
Wow.
at one point,
Yep.
but they reduced it back down to 3.
Yep.
And it's the exact same looking plate. There's no difference between them.
No, and I don't know how the cops do it.
Are they different numbers?
No, they're not different
No,
numbers.
no.
They're the
Well,
same
no,
number.
when
it's
it
the
comes
same
up-
call
when it-
sign. It's
When it
call
comes
sign.
up on the CAD, when it comes up at CAD, it has a vehicle description next to it. So
Yeah, but you could have sold your
weird.
vehicle, and when you sell your vehicle, you must remove those plates. You cannot give it
Yes.
to the dealer
Yep.
with those plates on it.
yeah,
And so,
and I did
Yeah.
sell my old Honda Accord with him, and he begged me to keep the plates, and I'm nope, it's against the law. Sorry.
yeah, but
Now, is
they
that all plates in
amateur,
Texas or just the vanity?
huh?
Is that all the plates in Texas or just vanity?
Just
Oh,
No,
no,
just the hot call sign plates. The
No.
vanities even don't have that restriction.
Just the call sign plates.
It's
Because
just
in
because
Arizona,
And,
the call sign
call
is tied
sign-
to the FCC to you. So they don't want that on another vehicle, which would indicate that the person that owns the vehicle is somebody other than the amateur radio.
So what I'd like to know is how we missed this comment earlier by Bill, Ham Radio Tectonics, when we were talking about soldering and flux.
Hey,
This is
y'all.
an important comment.
I think I need to hop off.
solderoids.
Okay.
Okay,
We-
El Marie.
Yeah, we've
Hi.
got guests coming in, and I think they just arrived, so we're gonna have to host them. But
All right.
I hope to have a better setup the next time I'm on. Thank you guys so much for having me, and I will hope to be really a part of this community and be a part of the stream more often if you guys will allow me. Don't worry about the setup. I will get a better one.
Oh,
so.
absolutely.
Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah.
We'll send you.
It's good
We'll
meeting
send you
you.
information on the monthly membership
Don't
fee.
worry about it.
All right, no. You're
No,
fine.
welcome, and we'll be watching your channel. Everybody seems to be seeing your channel, so keep up the good work.
Thanks, guys. And those of you in the stream who are in the North Texas area, again, I'm part of the McKinney Amateur Radio Club. I hope to join many different in-person events. So I hope to meet you all when I'm back in Texas in person. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Very cool.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks for joining,
Michael and Paul are all North Texas.
Very cool. All right.
All right.
Bye,
Have a good night.
73. Bye.
73.
Bye.
So real quick before I forget, this is the Meshtastic indicator I got. It's not on because the USB cable is not long enough, and I don't have a battery for it. So at some point, Dave's going to come on and going to help me with this. Perhaps after I buy that solar one, then we can talk about both of them. But this is a really cool device, the screen and everything. But anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there so people know what's coming up. But let's see, who did we leave off with? Did Andrew... Douglas said his. I saw the JPC-12 from Chris Bricker earlier. DX Commander was mentioned a lot.
Oh,
G5RV was in there.
By the way, last night we kind of went over this on Josh's stream, and most of the time, what he was suggesting is the 17-meter whip.
Yeah, you could just do a whip.
Yeah. So, or is it
I would
25?
mention that. Yeah, ground-mounted 17-foot whip will get you on 20 meters and below all day long.
Yep.
I just picked up the alpha antennas. Speaking of HOA Buster, the
is that the whip?
17.5-foot whip? Yeah, that's the one that Steve was hawking at Hamvention.
Okay.
Sucker
So
me into it.
Bill, if you're still on stream, Tectonic Bill, I think he's got that one. I don't know if he put a video out on it yet or not. So have you done a video, or are you getting it soon?
No, I bought it at Hamvention.
Okay, all right.
I tried to. I did a failed POTA. I think the place I keep going just has horrible ground because it's I think it's grass over concrete.
Okay.
So I need to find a new setup spot, but because every antenna I take there doesn't perform. So
well, if you just get down to the concrete and get to some of the rebar and connect a wire for the ground plate.
Just keep going. I got to bring a jackhammer with me next time.
Yeah, just connect to that rebar system underneath.
Which one, Bill? I got the collapsible 17.5-foot whip. I don't know if that's the one that you picked up, but
yeah, I think it was Bill that had the a whip type of antenna that he was going to test out. I think.
Well, if y'all have seen, sorry.
Go ahead, Don.
No, sorry. If you've seen my channel, I'm messing around with phased verticals, and for the phased verticals, the two verticals I have are 2 chameleon 17 feet, and those are the ones that I have elevated that I'm going to drop on the ground. But they're working great for that.
That is something I've been wanting to look at as phased verticals. That idea sounds very cool to me.
And by the way, watch on eBay. Watch Ham Radio Dude's store. He will have, I've got 2 of his 25 foots back here, and they're every bit as good as the 25 foots that I've gotten from committee, and they're way, way, way less expensive. So watch his store.
Yeah.
He's got some good deals.
And when I did an order on AliExpress of stuff, I noticed there was a whip there. It's like $10. Looking at it, I'm like, this looks, and it doesn't have Chameleon now, or is it Alpha? I think one of them puts a little Allen wrench to secure it, because one of my Chameleon ones, the base spins, so it broke away from the antenna.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of a pain. But now they got little Allen. What do they call that when they put the wrench in the
Allen key?
Well,
no, what's that? Allen wrench, but I know it's set screw. Yeah, exactly.
Set screw, yeah. And so I think that's a good upgrade to those kind of antennas. But you can get them on AliExpress for $10, and they're going to work for you until you find something better.
Watch the ones on AliExpress, because they are not 3H24; they're 10.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
make sure
it's okay. You can go on eBay and get a 3H24 or 3H24 to 10 millimeter adapters,
or
cheap.
Or you just get some WD-40 and a tap and just run it through.
Yeah, I
start
actually,
cranking it.
I've definitely done that.
I like your line of thinking.
Yeah,
it's gonna work.
I don't got time to wait for Amazon to get here.
Yeah, I still like that.
I'll tell you what.
Just don't do that with pew-pews.
I got an OPEC 17-foot whip, And that thing is a beast. I mean, it's like a self-defense weapon and a whip.
I'm sorry, but I really believe that most of those are all made in the same factory.
Now we're crossing over to Dave's channel, getting into pew pews and EDCs.
Probably.
Let's everyone move over to Dave's channel. Let's go.
And you know, I can step out my back door and fire off my PP with no.
All right, now you're just rubbing it in, Don. Stop it.
Well, you can come down here and.
I can't too, but the neighbors kind of get irritated.
I just do it to keep our property value.
My neighbors do it. In fact, last night, for some reason, my next door neighbor was shooting off fireworks. And I'm talking about the rockets in the air with the big bursts.
It's not good out in the forest, man, especially with it dry.
Yeah, I don't know what she was doing.
It's a good thing the Hill Country got a lot.
So here's the whips that Bill got. The Alpha whip, 17 and a 34 foot. The 34-foot whip, I think, is the one I'm thinking of, Bill.
Yeah, I got the 17.
Man, so I hope that 34 footer is
34 would be really. Now, if it came with a little device, like my ham radio dude supplies these with it, you know, so that you can guy it.
Yeah.
But there's got to be something like this when it gets up that high. This is for 25, but you got to have something to kind of tie it down.
Hey, Paul, I just noticed Grouch has joined us. Good to see you, Grouch. Check out the Grouch in New Hampshire, the Grouch in NH, New Hampshire's channel.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a thing going. If he can get to $1,000, he's going to shave his beard, and whoever's the biggest donor, whoever's the biggest donor gets to choose how he shaves his beard. And Paul, you're going to have to remind me how long it's been. I can't remember. You said you haven't shaved it since you were like 20 or something. So or 24. I can't remember. Let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
So any other
let me show you my OPEC. Can I get the word?
OPEC, you're with the oil company or the oil cartel?
Can y'all? Oh, sorry. This is my open right there, and it's solid. So, I mean, it's like a beast. It's a really.
Oh, it's pretty sturdy.
Heavy duty,
Mm-hmm.
and I got it from HRO. But it is OPEC.
Believe it or not.
What's the length of that one?
You can beat somebody down with this thing. I mean, it's sturdy.
Is that a
it's not going to
17?
bend very easily.
Is that a 17 footer, or what's the length? Oh, okay.
17.
And, yeah, believe it or not, the worst ones
it's beefy.
I bought are the ones from MFJ. And what I found was like collapsed. They're different lengths.
Yeah.
And so when you pull them out, they have different lengths of the sections. So there was no consistency at all. So if you bought two for like I did for the Delta loop, then they weren't matching up. So it made it way. I ended up with Chameleon and then with ham radio dudes rips.
Yeah.
And then I got some from AliExpress.
I just thought about something I can pop up here, Dave, if I can find it. The Sense Cap. There's the case. Oh, where's the actual device? They've got so many things on the website.
Oh, it's
Seed Studio, man. It's hard for me to find stuff.
This much of what Seed Studios does.
Yeah, it's great. All these weather things and
weather AI. It's amazing. They just came out with a microphone for like a conference room. They will actually use AI to identify who's talking and adjust the mic, the phase of the microphone to point at the person who's talking right now, and adjust the levels of it to where that person sounds just like the guy that's 8 feet over that way when he starts to talk. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, here's this one. This is the one I'm looking at getting, and this is going to replace the node I have in the house with like 100-foot coax, and it's a solar panel built in to the node built into the solar panel. So basically, there's no coax loss. It just sits on top of the roof.
Here, I've got one in a box. Let me go grab it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So check into the Seed Studio stuff, and then at some point in the coming weeks, Dave will come on and we'll talk about it, and he'll help me get my stuff set up. But did Paul say how old he was when he last shaved? Has he answered that question?
He said 2006, I think.
Oh, okay. All right.
2006 was the last time he was clean shaven.
There it is. There it
So
is.
for me.
And I know there's other companies out there, but for the price, you're getting a better price with Seed Studio. And in my mind, it's actually the most affordable, good quality Meshtastic devices, in my opinion.
It's kind of what got me involved with them is their price point and their quality. This is the entire device.
Yep. And that antenna where that red thing is, antenna goes there.
Antenna goes right here, which actually it comes with bracketry and everything that you need to externally mount the antenna. But this is the node, 4 18650 batteries, 5-watt solar panel, for under $100.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. I'll show what I've been working on is one I made my own, but look how messy this is compared to what he's got. And it's probably cost me about, to be honest.
Yeah, it's only $89 for the pro version, which I think has the batteries. It has something extra than the other. Yeah, and the GPS. That's the other thing for $89.
Yeah, I don't have GPS in mine, so like, yeah.
Paul, are you mounting that and then running the antenna up?
No, it's all
you're mounting it as if it's a radio head, right?
It's its own thing. I'm going to take my rack antenna down, and I'm just mounting that with its antenna on the roof. I don't need
right, and
its
its antenna is directly connected. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it comes with all the bracketry, stainless steel bracketry.
Yep, comes with everything.
$90.
Antenna relocation mount, so that you actually mount the antenna to the bracket instead of off the side of the device.
Yeah.
In my video, I'm going to show they have a 3 dB antenna, which their mount will actually take a fitting on it.
Oh.
So you can mount. Let me go get the other antenna.
So I could use my rack antenna that's up there and just a little jumper to it. Okay.
If it's 915 megahertz.
Yeah, it's a miner. It's a 915. It does it's mining tokens right now, but
I'll tell you what would work really well on 915 megahertz.
Oh yeah,
that's MIMO antennas instead of a single antenna.
Okay.
Part of the video is going to be
good night, James.
This little kit
where
this. Let's see if I can get it to.
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah,
so is that an N?
That's an N.
Oh, okay.
And it has the art now. The disadvantages. They're RPSMA. And they had to do that for licensing. So
yeah, that's fine.
It's RPM SMA to N.
Yeah.
This is RPSMA here. And then of course your standard N mount antenna. And this will mount directly to the bracket.
Can I get that? Wait, so does that come with the kit or do I need to order
it? Does not come with the kit. You have to order it separate.
Yeah.
But it's on there to order?
Yes.
Okay, because I've got the next size up rack antenna from that one, the 5.8 dB. And it's in, so I could just take my coax off and put that leader
on Amazon, get an RPSMA to N
all right.
cable.
Cool.
And you're done.
Excellent.
You can take that antenna and mount it to it.
Yeah.
Most of our telco antennas, which go up to 24 gigahertz, are using SMA connectors. Or SMB, which, oh God, those are horrible. SMAs are better.
Awesome. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And then actually what that's going to do is going to free up another line of coax for me to put another antenna up for ham.
There you go.
Are there any Meshtastic devices with MIMO antennas?
With what?
MIMO. Multi-in, multi-out. You know, like if you look at a router and you see like 6 antennas, that's MIMO.
No, there aren't any yet. Because it's just a simplex radio. So
yeah, ours are simplex too.
So Dave, question.
You just have a second receive antenna.
Are you running all your Meshtastic under your call sign, or are you running it part 15?
Part 15.
Or mix.
Run it under the ISM, under the free band side of it. None of the devices, including this, none of the devices will actually do. As a ham radio operator, we can actually operate unencrypted up to 100 watts if we want. You know what I mean? We can. It's the 915 band. Nobody else is doing that though. So you'll be on an island by yourself. Once you turn the encryption off, you don't hear anybody else and nobody hears you. So
keep it all part 15.
Keep it all part 15.
See, I'd like to have something like that if I ever get an RV. I'll put it on top of my RV and just have access wherever. So
yeah,
that's my thinking. But I like that. It's got the solar cell and everything.
Everything
you don't have to wire anything. You just got to mount it.
Just mount it, yeah.
You just got to mount it.
And it comes with a really nice heavy-duty stainless steel mount. I was really surprised when I unboxed it the first time and went, oh, okay. And I've had, so I got mine. I had the first one in North America, which was kind of neat. I got it at Dayton. The display model that we had, I got to take home. And mine has been on my roof since Dayton. And I actually have the external antenna on it. And the battery has never gotten below 97%. And it's just stayed there and just runs and does its thing. It's pretty cool. And Bluetooth range on it's pretty good. I can connect to it with my tablet from inside the house. So I actually have connectivity via Bluetooth to it.
Let me ask you this. So if I leave my coax up there and run an end fed from the roof, it would be on the same mast. Is that going to cause any kind of problem or interference to it if there's RF popping out of a... Okay.
We've got, it kind of like the node that he built. We've got several $150+ ones that we've built. And I actually have one that's mounted on one of our ham radio towers. And it's this far away from our 2-meter antenna.
Oh, okay.
And that one we actually have about 30 feet of LMR 600 and have the device down low enough to be able to attach to get to it, but zero interference between the two. Unless you're putting it near Wi-Fi or something that runs the 900 megahertz band, they're fine.
Okay. All right. Very cool. So look forward to that, guys, here in the coming weeks when Dave and I can collaborate a night to stream, have him come on and teach me the ways of Seed Studio Meshtastic devices.
And maybe we can team up and do the unboxing video.
Yeah.
With me.
That sounds good.
So I can go through it step by step.
I'll look for that cable, and then I'll just order I'll order the Pro one. I want the GPS and I want the batteries. I don't want to have to worry about buying other stuff because those things have a lot of attachments, right? These little ports in the back.
Yes. It's called a Grove port.
Yeah.
This actually has a Grove port in it to where you can put a temp humidity sensor in it as well and actually get environmental metrics that it's posted out on the Meshtastic as well.
I might have to add that too. Well, we're at about an hour and a half, hour 40, guys. So let's go around. Let's start with Andrew. I'll go on the order here. I see the Brocam's got a lot of great videos coming out lately. You got anything coming up?
No, and unfortunately, I'll probably be taking a step back from doing videos for at least a couple of weeks. I got some big life changes coming up. So
okay, all right. Well,
I'll be back.
Don't be gone too long.
No.
Michael, what's going on?
No video this past week, but this next week I'm going to be at the Robeson Ranch Emergency Preparedness Fair. Robeson Ranch is I guess like a retirement community, 50+ housing type deal. And it's a gated community, but if you want to come on out, we'll be out there with the Amateur Radio Emergency Service and have a table out there right next to their local club. And they have a lot of different agencies coming out to represent. So it's open to the public. So if you want to come out this Saturday, August 2nd, I'll probably do a little video from that.
Very cool. Don, you got anything coming up? Any new antenna projects on the antenna farm? Oh, we can't hear you, Don.
Sorry, I'm muted.
There you go.
Yes, I do have something coming up, but I'm going to hold my thoughts on it until next week.
All right, no spoilers, I guess.
No.
Dave, anything you want to mention or comment on before we?
Like I said, I'll be working on a video for this guy.
Nice.
Be my first YouTube video, and we'll be out in Huntsville. Hopefully to have some of these for sale. Tariffs are kind of kicking our butt right now, trying to get stock in. So still up in the air on what we're going to have to sell. I know I have the trackers, the T1000s, but whether or not I'll have, the goal is to have some solar nodes. And there's a new L1 device that they just came out with that I hope to have at the, but we're right next to ICOM. Right as you come in, you'll see the ICOM booth. We're just to the left.
Will you have the sense caps?
Oh, the indicators? Probably.
The little, is that the flat one? The little credit card size one?
Yeah, that's the T1000. So yes, we'll have those.
That's the one I went back to get, and we'd already sold out. Yeah, so I'm going to make sure. I'll pick that up at the Hamvention there.
That'll work.
All right, cool. And Douglas, you got anything you're going to share with the rest of us?
Well, I've got I'm in the back here. You got put the shelf up a couple weeks ago. This cabinet box.
He built a cabinet for his radios.
Put that extra shelf up until this afternoon, and ran some of the wires and added some stuff. So I got that up and got a whole bunch of videos on my channel about setting up the Texas shack. My brother actually talking about ranges and stuff like that. My brother put a range out of the property out in Texas.
Oh, nice.
Last year, the year before. So it's the area we've been using as a range for years, but we just decided to put that up. And so you have some place, safe to do it without, and we're going to build up the berm a little more, make it a little safer. Nothing quite like Demolition Ranch, but
sounds like more YouTube videos coming. Different topic.
That one I'd have to talk to my brother about doing that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sometimes you don't want to put your stuff out there. That's something I don't do with some of my preparedness things. I don't really put out there, but yeah. And Douglas and I.
That's off stream stuff.
Yeah, Douglas and I over the weekend. He went back and forth. We didn't get our schedules didn't sync for JS8 call, but he and I tested out some WinLink and got some WinLink emails back and forth between us, which is always good practice. So. Very cool, guys. I don't have any definitive plans. I've put a few videos together, but I haven't completed them because of one issue or another. But every Sunday, 8:30 Central, I'll be on here with whoever wants to join. And I'll get with Dave here in the coming weeks or so, or maybe talk about it at Huntsville and figure out a date to do it. Or maybe we should do it before Huntsville, so people go. They'll be buying you out.
That's kind of the plan. That's why I had COVID, and so I'm just now getting over the COVID.
Okay. All right.
Which is why I haven't done the video yet, but
yeah,
that's I'm going to start this week.
And I haven't heard
sure what I'm doing.
I'm looking forward to it.
I haven't heard of someone having COVID for at least 3 or 4 months.
This one, I caught it on an airplane. I had to fly up to Maine for a business trip, and caught it in the airport on the way up, and took me out for about a week.
Yeah. My boss got it a few months back and had to fly back. I had to stop work, and I had to go. I had to drive like a few hours. We were both in Florida, but at different cities. And so I had to go back. I had to go down there to finish up as much as I could for a couple of days, and then come back up and finish some other stuff up at the other club I was trying to finish up. So I probably did an extra 6 or 7 hours driving that, maybe more that week, but. Such is life when we travel.
Dave, if you just to try to not get any the video taken down, if you would have just been on the immunization schedule and had your 17th shot right now, you probably wouldn't have got it. I think we're on the 17th booster. So if you would have just followed that schedule, evidently you didn't.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Paul, you got a copyright on my channel from last week. Don't do it again this.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't get us banned this week.
Anyway, all right, guys. Let me just put this up.
It doesn't fit the narrative.
Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't. It's not what we want you to tell people. So I want to thank everyone for their support. Here are Razorbacks or Hogs, Piglets. Razorbacks get a free T-shirt at 3 months consecutive. Hogs get a free T-shirt at 6 months consecutive membership. And Piglets, you just get all my love and thanks for support. I appreciate it. Love the community, and want to thank you guys every week. So Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for joining me. Great conversation. Thanks for all the input. And say your goodbyes. And it's about what is it, a 50-second outro, I think, or 20-second outro. Take care, everybody.
73, everybody.
73, everybody.
Bye, y'all.